Yo, what's up, guys? Today we're going to be doing the Call of Duty Zombies Easter egg song tier list. I've been playing a lot of zombies again recently, and some of the songs are just fucking bangers. So I've been wanting to do a tier list video and rank them all. And, find which ones I like and which ones I don't really like, because I haven't listened to all of them yet. I've listened to a majority, but, a lot of the BO1 songs I haven't heard, all the BO2 songs I haven't heard, so I am going to be listening to all of them before I rate them, and then I'll put them in the tier list right after I listen to the song. So I'm just going to go in order. I'll start from World at War, then up to BO1, BO2, BO3, BO4, all the way to Cold War. I'm not doing any of the non-Treyarch games, because AW's Easter egg songs fucking suck, and I don't even know if IW has any. So we're going to start with Undone from Nocturne Toten. I just listened to Undone. It was pretty good. I think it fits the map very well with how Nocturne Toten is, just being a slow map, being the first. It's not very intense until the very late round, very high rounds. It's always just a fucking it's always super slow. It's one of the slowest maps ever. And it's super boring in the early rounds, and this song really fits that. It's very somber and slow. It's nothing like I Want to Kill Zombies 2, but it is a good song. So I think I'm going to put it at B, because it's not bad, but it's not, amazing. So, next will be Varuk's song, I think? Yeah, it should be. Which is Lullaby for a Dead Man. I'm pretty sure I've heard parts of this, because I know it's been remade into the other games, but I've never heard the original version. So, we'll see how I like that one. That song was really good. I definitely know the song, because it's the game-ending music in a lot of the old maps, but I've never heard the full version, and that song fucking slaps. I was not expecting that to be that good. It's definitely not S. I will say it's A. It is way better than Undone. I definitely know that there are other songs I like more, because I have heard some of them, but I was not expecting that one to be that good. The next is The One. I have never heard The One before. As far as I know, unless it's been put in round-ending music or remade in one of the older games, because I didn't play much World at War until a couple years ago when I first bought it, because I started on BO2 and BO3, so I don't have a lot of time on BO1 or World at War, so I've never done any listened to any of these, and if I have heard them, it's in game when I'm not paying attention to them. So we'll see how I like this one. I really did not like that one. That one, I think, is really bad. The verses in it, I was rolling my eyes. I was fucking bored listening to that one, because just how bad it was. The chorus is good. I don't mind the chorus. It's not bad. And what's the guy's name that did this? Kevin Sherwood and Alina Siegfried, I love their other songs. They do my favorite Easter egg songs. But they did not cook on this one. That one fucking sucks. So I think I'm going to put it at C tier. I don't know if I should put it at D, because I don't think there's going to be something worse than this. But there might be. So I think I'll put it at C for now. And if there are better songs in this, I can always bump it down. Now is going to be Beauty of Annihilation, and I love the remake from BO3. It's one of my favorites Easter egg songs. And I remember when I used to play BO3 when it came out, when I listened to the original, I didn't like it for some reason. I don't remember why. So, who knows? I probably will like it, because my opinion has changed on a lot of these Easter egg songs. I used to not like any of the older ones and only like the newer ones, but my opinion has changed. I like a lot of the BO1 ones now. So hopefully I like this one. I don't see why I wouldn't, to be honest, but that one was pretty good. I think I it's weird because I've listened to the remix so many times playing BO3 that that's what I hear in my head when this version's playing. So hearing the guitar in the background and just like the differences from it not being remade, it's really weird. It's still good. I think if I was playing the game and listening to it and like killing zombies, it would be better. I would like it a lot more. It's still good, but I think it's an A, but it's definitely worse than Lullaby in my opinion. Like I like the vocals because the vocals are the same, but I don't know. It's if I didn't have if I haven't listened to the remix so much, I would like this a lot more. Or if the remix didn't exist, I think I would like this one more. Alright, so now we're on to BO1. And starting with Damned from BO1. And everyone knows this song. Anyone who has touched Call of Duty has heard this song. It's like, how have you not been able to hear it? Like, it's so catchy, but it's very basic. So it's like, I get why it's on here. Because of how, like, how famous it is. But it's like, it doesn't compete. So I think it's definitely a B. Like, I think I prefer Undone. Like, this is definitely more iconic. But I think Undone is a better song. Like, it's not that Damned isn't good. It's just, I've heard it so much from just playing the game and sitting on the main menus. So, yeah, I have a feeling it's going to be the same for all the other versions. Because I don't know how much they changed. It's hard to notice. I don't think that they put in Cold War's version of Damned in this. But, oh yeah, Echoes of the Damned. Okay. Forsaken's isn't on here. What the fuck? Okay, well, next is 115. And we all already know where this one's going. I'm still gonna listen to it to give it a fair chance, just so it's the same as everyone. So there's no nostalgia blinding me. But we all know it's an S tier. Yeah, that one's a fucking banger. It's even better than I remember. Yeah, I think it is hands down the best zombie Easter egg song of all time. Like, it is perfect for Kino. It just embodies all of what OG Zombies was, just killing zombies. It's just so fucking hardcore. I love it. I used to not like that song that much. To be honest, when I was thinking about making this video, I was thinking that this was going to be a B tier song. Because I remember like 3 years ago, when I listened to it, I was like, this isn't as good as everyone else thinks it is. I think it's only good when you're killing zombies and like playing the game. Because it enhances it. But it's just a fucking goated song. Like, I am so glad I re-listened to that one. Because I'm probably going to add it to my playlist. For how I'm doing these, basically, like, S tier it's good enough that I would listen to it on a normal basis outside of playing the game. Like, add it to my metal playlist and anything like that. Like, A is, like, really good, but not good enough to listen outside of the game. And then B is like, yeah, that's good. I'll maybe activate that, or, sorry, A, I'll activate every game. But I'm not going to listen to it outside. B is, yeah, maybe I'll activate it when I'm playing the map, if I want to listen to it. C is like, I'm not going to bother. And D is like, yeah, no, this is fucking trash. This should be removed from the fucking game. So, next is, I think, the weirdest Easter egg song, Won't Back Down by Eminem on 5. Like, I don't know what they were thinking when they put that in. It's so different from every other song, because they're almost all metal songs. And we got Eminem. So I don't think I've actually ever heard this Eminem song. I've never played OG5 enough to even think about activating the Easter egg song. All right, this is the second time making this take because I got my parents walked in the first time and then I didn't unmute my mic the second time. So I don't understand if it's like has lyrically smart like double entendres and rhymes because that shit flows over my head. I don't get it. I don't really care to understand that stuff. I don't really like lyrical rap. Like if it sounds good, it sounds good. I'm not going to analyze anything like that. So I put it under in C, but above 1 because I think I would rather listen to this than 1, but I still don't think I'll ever activate that Easter egg song. It's just so weird having Pink and Eminem in an Easter egg song when a majority of these Easter egg songs are really heavy metal or like fit the theme, like Rusty Cage fits the theme of the map, like snakeskin boots, when this doesn't fit the map at all. So I don't know. Like if I was rating on how it fits the map, it would be a fucking D tier. Like it would, but I'm rating them on how I like them. So next is Call of the Dead, which I am positive I've never heard ever. That was pretty good. I like how they use 115 as the instrumentals in the back. I think it's definitely, I don't know, it's long. I found it was hard to pay attention while listening to it. I kind of scrolled through TikTok a little bit when I was doing it because I got a little bit bored. Because I have the attention span of a fucking goldfish and I can't listen to a 6-minute song. But I think it's B. I think it's better than Undone. It's kind of slow. It's another kind of slow song with the. I think it's because it has Damned as the instrumentals. It can't be a fast fucking heavy song. To be honest, it doesn't seem like it would be Ascension's Easter egg song, but I don't know. I don't got much to say about this one. So that was the first Avenged Sevenfold song in all the zombies, and it's pretty good. I like that. I was reading the comments when I was listening to it, and someone was saying that the lyrics, is Richtofen's perspective of Black Ops 1, which is pretty cool, because I guess it had a lot of foreshadowing. So I personally didn't hear it. Like, I understand the story of BO1, but I don't understand it that much, and I'm not really good at analyzing lyrics. So it's pretty cool that they did that. I do think I'm not sure to put it because I love Avenged Sevenfold, and I loved that part when Damned came on. That was like perfect. That was definitely the coolest part in the song. So I think it's a low A. I think it's gonna be the bottom of A so far. So next is Shang, which I really like this song. Okay, so my OBS didn't record me ranking this one, Shangri-La's Easter egg. I think it's pretty good. When I first heard it, when I did the Easter eggs, like 2 weeks ago, I really liked it in game. I think it's really long. It's like fucking 6 minutes, so it is a lot to listen to. And the whole last like minute is just it slowly fading away. But it's pretty good. So I think it's not as good as Lullaby, but it is better than Beauty. So it is an A. And then I just listened to Coming Home. I love the instrumentals. I just hate the screaming in it. I don't know why. In other songs, I like how Alina Siegfried like gets really guttural with her screams. But in this one, I do not like it at all. So I think it's a because there's so many parts, like there's parts that I really like, but then there's parts that I just it's like it's hard to listen to. So I think it's a low B. So Moon has a shit ton of Easter egg songs. So I have a feeling none of them are going to be that high up because they all kind of seem like just actually like 8-bit versions of the other ones. I'm still going to rank them, but I don't think they're going to go that high. Just listen to the 8-bit ones. They're 8-bit versions of the other ones. Like, they sound like they're straight out of Dead Ops. So I think they're both C. Like, they're both catchy, but I don't know. It's like the Dead Ops music. I just don't. It's nothing special. And then Redamned is the same. I think Redamned is probably the best out of all of them, just because of how it's just another version of Damned. But I don't know. I got nothing to say about these ones. They exist. They seem really weird to activate from what I've seen, and it was really hard to find like the videos of the songs. I don't know. I just couldn't. Had to look for a while. And then Sam's Lullaby. I fucking love this song, especially the remake in Zetsubo. For some reason, they didn't put it in here. And I don't know why they didn't. Because I don't think you activate it on this map. I think it's just a loading screen intro. But I think I'll put it right here. I think it's definitely an A. Next is Nightmare, and then that's all of BO1 done. Nightmare is a banger. Straight up banger. It's... all Avenged Sevenfold songs are really good. They don't have a single, like, flop, at least in Zombies. I haven't listened to much of their other shit, but all their songs in Zombies are amazing. It's... to activate the song, though, is fucking extremely weird. You can only do it in co-op, and you have to lock yourself in spawn with the excavators, and then kill yourself and respawn, and the song will start playing. Which is, I'm surprised they locked a song this good behind co-op and such a weird, like, step to do. But imagine being the first person to solve that. Like, that would just be crazy, just have that song start playing after you died because you locked yourself off. So now we're on to BO2 with Damned from BO2, which is the best version of Damned. It is, whenever I think of the song, I think of BO2 Damned. It's so iconic. It's so nostalgic to me. Every time I hear it, I think it's just sitting at the BO2 main menus on my PS3 or playing it like with my friends when I was a kid. It's such a fucking perfect version of the song. So I think maybe it's an A. Yeah, I'm gonna put it at A. To be honest, it could be an S. I think it's an S, actually, yeah. I think it's that good. There's so much nostalgia behind it. That's why. Carry On, in my opinion, is one of the, like, most underrated zombie songs of all time. I hear no one ever talking about this one. I just found out about it, like, last week, I think it was, when I was listening to other songs. I was like, oh, Transit has one. I wonder what that one is. And I clicked on it and I listened to it. And it's a fucking banger. It's crazy how good it is. Like, I definitely think it's S tier. It's like Not Ready to Die. The lyrics in it are from the perspective of the zombies. And a bunch of the lyrics in it are references to all of the BO1 Easter egg songs. Lullaby for a Dead Man, 115, Pareidolia, Not Ready to Die, all of them. There's a reference to all the songs to that. It's so cool that he did that, because he didn't Kevin Sherwood didn't make all of the old zombie songs. So I'm surprised he did that. I think it's really cool, and I think it's definitely really underrated. Carry On is another really good Avenged Sevenfold song. They only release like bangers, I swear. They don't have a single bad one. Like, I've said that already, but it's just really good. Like, definitely top A. You can't do the song anymore in Zombies, though. They removed it. They patched it out, like, really early on. and I don't know why. It's the same with I'ma Try It Out, which I'm pretty sure I no, that's not the song that plays on the multiplayer map. I don't think it does. I'm not sure. I don't think this song was supposed to be a zombie song because they removed it. Like that doesn't fit Transit at all. It's so stupid to even think that's on a zombies map. Like the song isn't bad. I just don't. I don't know. I don't really fuck with it. But like it's just. It's like that's like a fucking trick shotting montage song for zombies, not or for like multiplayer, not a zombies song. So I think it's a middle C. I really didn't like We Fall Down. We All Fall Down. I don't know. I think that's the name fits Die Rise really well because that's how 90% of my downs are on Die Rise. Is from falling off the fucking map. But I don't know, I think that's a very boring song. I think it's definitely I don't know if I even want to put that in D tier. I don't know if there will be any D tier maps. Or any D tier songs. It's hard to say. I think it's a low C. I think it's definitely above these ones. But it's just so boring. And it's so like slow for a Kevin Sherwood song. There's nothing special about it. I think Rusty Cage is the perfect song for Mob of the Dead. It is. It's like the song was made for Mob of the Dead. Or Mob of the Dead was made to go with this song. It fits perfectly, especially in the opening cutscene. I don't know how you activate this song in game. I'm not sure if you even do, but it's so like the second that it started, I just had this huge fucking grin on my face because of how just perfect it is. So I think it's definitely a top A. I think it's almost S. It's very, very close to being S, but I think there's a lot of I don't want to put too many S's because because a lot of the time I'm feeling now is like if this is an A, a lot of these are not A's. These should be lower, but I put them at A, so they're gonna stay. Where Are We Going is also perfect for Mob of the Dead. Like the themes of Mob of the Dead, it fits perfectly for what the characters are going through. And I've heard the remake, or the 2018 version, fits even better with Blood of the Dead and the storyline. So it's like I don't. If I was rating them how good they fit the map, it would be S. But like I definitely like how it sounds more than Pareidolia and Beauty of Annihilation. But I want to put it higher than that. It's better in a different way. That's the best way I can put it. Like, I'm gonna put it over Not Ready to Die. But like, I would rather listen to Pareidolia when I'm playing zombies because of how heavy and metal it is, but this is like angelic, so it's hard to rate where to put that one because of how different it is and how good it is in its own way. Shepherd of Fire is the perfect intro to any map. It's just the best. Like it fits so well with the theme of the map. Every time I think of it, it reminds me of Primus. Like it's the lyrics. It's I'm fucking yapping right now, but it reminds me, or it makes me think of like what Primus did in the Great War. If that makes any sense, I don't know. That's what the lyrics remind me of. But I think it's so hard to say if it's better than 105. Like they're it's so fucking difficult to say because 115 is just fucking amazing, but Shepherd of Fire is just perfect. Like, I'll put it higher. I think I'm gonna put it higher. I think it's the better song. I think the only reason why it's better is because of the intro. If it was just a normal Easter egg song, 115 would be better, but the intro cutscene to the map just makes it perfect. Aether's a pretty funky song. It's definitely very different. It sounds like, it reminds me of one of the Game Over musics. I can't put my finger which one it is, but I don't know, that's what it sounds like, Game Over music. It doesn't sound like it should be an Easter egg song. It is it is the third Easter egg song, so it does make sense why it's so small. But, or why it's so different. But, I don't know. I think it's C. I'm not going to put it higher. I don't know why it's an Easter egg song, to be honest. I think they could have done something cooler for it, because it does take a lot. Or it is a weird Easter egg. You have to, like, prone 115 on the generators, and then it'll activate. But, I don't know. I think I'm asking for too much out of a map that already has two fucking amazing Easter egg songs. I had to add in a new category, an A+, because, like, I kind of realized there'd be way too many A-ranked songs, and it's going to be, like, Rusty Cage, Carry On, and Lullaby are way better than these ones, in my opinion, but they're not as good as S, and these aren't a B, so there needs to be something in between to balance it out. So, A+ is just a better version of A, and S is basically perfect. Like, if there's nothing wrong with the song, if I think it is just, like, a perfect song for zombies, then it's an S. And A is gonna be, like, really, really good. A's really good. B's good. C's meh. And then D's fucking terrible. So, Archangel is definitely an A+. I think it is a long song. I was surprised that it was that long. How long is it? 5 minutes and 10 seconds. To be honest, that's actually not long for a zombie song. But, I don't know, it felt long, but it was good. I'm going to start playing that song when I play Origins from now on. Jack Wall fucking cooked on that one. That one is so good. Snakeskin Boots is crazy good. I fucking love that song. Like, I don't know if it's underrated or not. I don't hear people talk about it a lot. But it's really good. Like, it fits Shadows of Evil perfect. In my head canon is I imagine that it's the Shadow Man singing it or listening to it while the events are going on. I don't know, it just fits, it fits him very well. It fits the map very well. It sucks you'll never get any other song like that ever again, because you'll never get a map like Shadows of Evil again in that timepiece, in that, like, era. So it is kind of sad, but at least we got something like that. Like, I'm glad we got that. I'm glad it's different, and because of how different it is, it's so good. Cold Hard Cash is pretty good too. It definitely fits the map. Like, it definitely feels like something that the burlesque dancer would sing. I can't remember her name, and that would play in her, like, burlesque area of the theater. But I don't know, I think it's a B. It just fits. It fits very well. And that's what I like about maps like this. The celebrity maps. Like Mob of the Dead, Blood of the Dead, or Mob of the Dead and Shadows of Evil. Is they're very unique. And everything matches. Like, the songs, the Easter egg songs all match the timepiece. Like, they're such perfect fucking maps. Like, I'll get more into it when I do my map ranking, because I have a lot of good things to say about Shadows of Evil and about Mob of the Dead. two of my favorite maps. And just small stuff like that, like, makes me appreciate them more. And I just love it. Alright, next is Beauty of Annihilation Remix from The Giant. And this is the first Easter egg song I've ever done, like way back in the day, during the life cycle of BO3, and I would basically do it every game. It was the only Easter egg song I knew how to do on that game. I didn't know Cold Hard Cash or the other ones for Derizen. So this one is very high up in my heart. It has a special place. I think it's definitely at the top of A. It's like nostalgia only. I think it's way better than the normal. I think the remix is better than the original. And based off of nostalgia, it's just so high up there for me. Dead Again from one of the best maps ever, Derizen Drac. This is another one of my songs I have a lot of nostalgia for. And me and my friend, whenever we would play Derizen, we would always activate this song, like, right before the Panzer spawned in. So, whenever we would fight the Panzer, we would have the song playing, and it would just make it so much more badass and so much more fun, I found. So, it's very high up from nostalgia, but the song is just a fucking banger, too. Like, I wanted to add this to my Spotify playlist, but it's not on Spotify. As far as I can find, there's no official version. It's all, like, fucking re-uploads of it, which keep getting taken down. So I think it's definitely, I would say it's above Carry On. I really fucking like this song. Plus, it just has another special place because of how much I've played Derizen Drac. I'll get more into Derizen Drac when I rank the maps, because I do want to talk a lot more about these maps and not just the songs. But I think it goes an S. It's definitely one of the best songs we've gotten. Dead Flowers is, I do not get the appeal of this song. I don't get why people like it. I think it is definitely one of the worst so far. I don't know, it's so, I guess it kind of fits Setsubo and Takio from what I've seen, but like, because it's slower and softer, but it just doesn't. I don't like it. I think it's really bad. Like, it's hard to explain why I don't like it. It's like the vocals. There's something about the vocals that doesn't sit right with me. It's too slow. Like, oh, it's definitely better than the 8-bit version. I don't know if I'll put it here, but I feel like I gotta bring some of these down to D. Because I feel like this... no, I think this is D. And I think all of these are D. Actually, now that I think about it. I don't think that because D is I'll never play them. Now, I would never play Dead Flowers. I would never want to listen to this song while playing Zombies. I think that there's just... They could have done better for Setsubo, in my opinion. And since we're on this one, I had to add this in myself because that's why it has no text. Because they didn't put it in for some reason. I don't know why. They must not have remembered it. But it's Samantha's Lullaby Magic Mix. You do it by filling up the little pods with water in that one Pack-a-Punch room. And this is one of my favorite Easter egg songs. I fucking love this song. I think it is the best version of Samantha's Lullaby. And it fits Setsubo so fucking well. With the theme of everything, it's just very, like, I don't know, magical, like what the name implies. But I think it definitely, like, it's hard to say, because it's, like, some of these, they're, like, I would listen to some of these more than others. Like, I wouldn't listen to this song outside of this, so, I don't know, like, I've had it as the menu music for BO3 since, like, Setsubo came out, so it's I love this song. I think it's an S. I think it's a low S though, just because my nostalgia for it too. Because this song is very nostalgic for me. The Ace of Spades from Gorod Krovi is one of the best Easter egg songs we have ever gotten. And also the best intro song we have gotten, maybe besides Shepherd of Fire. but it fits the map perfectly. It's such a badass song for such a badass map. Like, I don't really have much to say about it. Like, it's just perfect for what it is. So I think it's definitely a high S tier. I think it's above Carry On, just because of how well it fits. I personally like Carry On more, but I'm going to put Ace of Spades above it just because of the map and how well it fits. I don't know how I feel about Dead Ending. I think it's pretty bad. Like, I don't really like anything about it. I think it's just it's not the worst. Like, I don't know. I think it's a C. It's definitely better than We All Fall Down. That song's fucking ass. But I don't know. There's nothing like from the lyrics. There is some kind of themes to fit around the map, from what I can understand. But I don't know. There's been way better songs. Like, I got nothing good to say about it. The Gift is a fucking banger. Holy shit. I have never heard that song before. I've never even knew it existed. That is fucking crazy good. I am so, like, pleasantly surprised how good that song is. All of the BO3 songs just slap. Like, none of them are bad. The fact that almost all of them are S or A plus is unbelievable. I think that BO3 and BO1 have the best Easter egg songs. I don't know a lot of them for BO4, so I can't say on that. But just, like, the fact that the Giant's the only BO3 map that isn't S for me, which it's very, very, very close. I am fucking blown away by this song. I had fucking goosebumps listening to it. I've heard the song before, like snippets, because I remember when this was in the trailer, but I couldn't think of like when exactly I've heard this. I had to look up what part this is from, but it's from the gameplay reveal. This song is fucking beautiful. It's like angelic. I'm like fucking speechless on how good this is. This is 100% S tier. Like, holy fuck. I think it's above Dead Again. Like, that blew my mind. How did it go from fucking peak to this? This song is fucking garbage. It's like a fucking Christmas carol. Like, I don't get it. I don't get why they picked it. I guess it might fit the story reveal trailer, but I think that song is fucking awful. That is the worst one we've listened to so far. Like, how the fuck do two trailers for the same DLC have one of the best songs in all of the games and then the absolute worst? That's fucking mind-blowing to me. Next, we're on to BO4. Yeah, that's all the Zombie Chronicles, so I only know one song from BO4, which is Mad Hatter, and I already know it's really good. So I'm excited to re-listen to that one. But all the other ones I've never listened to before, so it's going to be my first time for those ones. Which, I'm kind of excited, because I didn't even know that Alpha Omega had an Easter egg song. I don't know why I feel like that map wouldn't have an Easter egg song, because of how weird of a map, just plain boring map it is. I'm very surprised about the type of song Drowning was. I thought since it was on the Titanic map, you know, a fucking huge tragedy, it would be like somber, like Zetsubo's song, or like Mob of the Dead's. But no, it's kind of fucking metal. I actually really like it. I was very surprised. I went into it thinking I was going to be bored out of my mind because it was, another fucking slow song. But no, that was pretty good. I think it's an A. It's pretty good. So finishing off BO3, we got Damned from BO3. This one, it's just another version of Damned. It's I like it more than Damned BO1. Let's say we'll go right here, right above Damned BO1. There's really like it's hard to tell the difference between them. They're all so similar, but it's just I've listened to that one so much from just how long I've played BO3. It's definitely my most played. Definitely the I might have listened to BO4s more because I sit on the main menu of BO4 a lot, deciding what map to play. Because, I don't know, there's no good maps to play on that. So I just remembered, like, during the life cycle, I was just always sit on the main menu and never load into a game. Because all the maps we had fucking sucked. But I think BO4 Damned is just below BO3. But now we're on to BO4. Mad Hatter is another really good Avenged Sevenfold song. It's, I used to really like this one when the game first came out. Every game, I would constantly play it. It's definitely one of the better ones. I think it's not as good as Pareidolia, though. It is still pretty good. I don't know. It's definitely lost a lot of its touch with me. Like I used to like it a lot more than I do now. It's kind of disappointing. That always sucks when you remember songs being better than they are. But yeah, I think A is a good spot because it's not bad. This next song, Nos Fidelis, it fits 9 very well. It sounds like it should be like the boss fight music. It's just like chanting and stuff. It's pretty cool. I do like it. Fits very well, so I will give it a B. Let's go. Yeah, I think it's the best B so far. It's what's pretty interesting about this is it took forever to find this Easter egg song. It was only solved 4 years ago, I think. Someone on Reddit was saying that they found it earlier and commented on some YouTube videos about it. But when it was officially known by the entire community was like 4 years ago. And it's crazy because all you had to do is survive 5 rounds without leaving the challenge podium. So it's really funny to me that no one found that for years. It's kind of crazy. Where Are We Going 2018 is definitely the best thing that came out of Blood of the Dead. It is really good. I think it's where did I put normal Where Are We Going? Did I not? Is it not in here? Oh, it's up here. I think it's fuck. It's taken me like 2 weeks to make this video. I did like up till BO3 2 weeks ago, so I kind of forget which version I like more. So I think I need to re-listen to the original quickly before I rate this. Yeah, the original version of Where Are We Going is definitely better. It's a lot better. I think that it goes here. I think that Where Are We Going needs to go up. To be honest, that's I think where I put it's kind of criminal. It's so hard. All the songs, like so many of the songs are just so fucking good that like the majority of them are S ranks. I think, like, but then there are some like it's hard to balance them. I feel because I feel like it's all like 30% of them are S, 30% of them are A and B's, and then the rest are D's. It's very unbalanced because some of them are so fucking good, and then other ones are just complete ass. It's crazy to me, but I think it's an S. Maybe The Gift is an A. Yeah, I think The Gift is an A plus, and so is Snakeskin Boots. They are all really good, but I think Carry On is too. I think S is like for there's perfect. There's nothing wrong with them. A pluses, I really like them. I'm gonna change it a little bit because it's just there's too. It's I don't want to put too many things in S because then it feels like oh they're not that special. But these ones, there's something else. So yeah, I think that's gonna work better for it from now on. The classified intro song is was pretty funny. I like it. I think I think it's a B. It's I don't got much to say about the song, but the intro I really like the intro. I do think it's the best like 2D style cartoon intro. There's so many things in it that's just so goofy, especially with like the Ultimus crew. But it's definitely one of the best intros in that sort of style. But the song's fine. It fits the cutscene very well. It's just not that good. I don't want to say that because it is like a good song, but it's nothing special. At least to me. Shockwaves, just average. No, it's not the best, not the worst. I don't, it's another Alina Siegman song, so they're always pretty good. But I think it's a top B at least. It I don't know. I've never done it before. I didn't even know that the song was on Classified. Every time I play Classified, I just sit in the corner with the shield because I only play it as an XP strat. I never really play the map casually. I don't enjoy it that much. But that shield strat is pretty boring, so I don't do it that often. I haven't really done it in like years when I was going for master on BO4. I don't think I've really played Classified since then, to be honest. Mystery was really good. I really liked that. I was surprised how good that was, because not really many of the BO4 songs are that good. Like, at least the launch ones are pretty good, but from what I've heard from other people, Stormbound and Light from Shore are some of the worst zombie songs of all time. I've never heard them, so I have no clue. But all I know is that really ever since the launch of BO4, we really haven't had a good Easter egg song. So I don't got my really any high hopes for these ones. Stormbound is I'm really iffy. I'm really iffy on it because there's parts like I like the vocals. I think the vocals sound good. It's just the lyrics and like the pacing of the song I don't really like. So it's hard to say. Like, I think right here is perfect for it. I don't know. It's there. I don't really have an opinion on it. Like I can't say what I like. I can't really say what I don't like. It's very weird. It's like it's hard to put into words what I think of the song. I Am the Well is the same as Stormbound. I think it's a little bit better than Stormbound. I don't really like Clark S. Nova. His lyrics are really good in Carry On. But I don't know, when I Am Well and Stormbound, I just don't really like him. I don't know. I got nothing to say about that one either. A Light from the Shore is such a disappointing song for the final, like, Aether map ever. Is that, like, that's crazy that this is what we got. It is, like, it's just, like, a really butchered version of Damned. Like, that's awful. It's fucking six, almost 7 fucking minutes long of just garbage. I genuinely had to skip around to like 2 minutes and 30 seconds because my fucking ADHD brain couldn't handle listening to that much of that bad of a fucking song. That's that's so fucking disappointing for the final Aether Easter egg song. Like, that could have been the final Easter egg song we have ever gotten if Cold War didn't get zombies. Actually, I re-listened to it a little bit. I'm I'm not fully changing my opinion, but at the 4 minute mark, he goes fucking crazy on the guitar. So the start of the song, up to 3 minutes, is so boring and just terrible. But once he hits like 4 minutes, it's like the 3 minute and like 40 second mark, he starts going fucking crazy on the guitar. And it gets pretty good after that. I spaced at when I first listened to it. I actually fucking spaced out because of how fucking bored I was. And I wasn't actually listening to the song because of how long it was. I was just waiting for it to be done. So I do retract what I previously said. All right, we're now on to the last 5 songs from Cold War. And Cold War's version of Damned, Echoes of the Damned, I do really like. It, in my opinion, it's one of the coldest fucking names for any of these songs. And it fits very well with the theme of Cold War, how stuff from the Aether is coming into the new multiverse or something, whatever the fuck it's called. But the name fits very well, and I like how at the beginning it's basically completely new, and then the original version of Damned starts slowly coming in and then fully comes in near the end. I think that's really cool. I do really like this one. I think that this is one of the better versions of Damned, so I will put it above Damned BO3. From what I remember, Alone is definitely the best Cold War song. I do really like this one. It's cool. It references his other songs that he did in Zombies. There's references to I Am the Well, to Stormbound, Coming Home, even though I don't think he was on that one. But I think that this is a... This is an A. I do really enjoy this one. It definitely is my favorite song to listen to while playing Cold War. I don't remember Lost and Omibia. I don't really fuck with that song that much. And then Forsakens, I've never really listened to. Yeah, I really didn't like Lost. It's a pretty boring song. It's very lore integrated though, which is kind of cool. Like, it is Maxis from Cold War. Like, the song is completely about her. And about her being lost in the Aether, like, no shit. That's why it's fucking called Lost, but I think that part's cool about it. And there are ties to Ultimus and Primus with some of the lyrics, and it feels like she's talking to them. But I think it's cool for what it is, but as a song, I don't like it. So I think it goes C. Amoeba is a really good song. It just is such a fucking odd pick for a zombie song. This is a Tony Hawk Pro Skater song. This isn't a Call of Duty zombie song. I always thought it was a weird choice. When the map first came out, I was so shocked about it. Like, I do really like this song. So I think I will put it here. No, you know what? Let's put it. Yeah, let's put it above Mad Hatter. I think it's a better song than Mad Hatter. It it is pretty good. It's just such a fucking odd pick because there's never been another punk rock song in Zombies. So I I don't know. I don't think anyone was really expecting that song to be a zombie song, but it is, and I don't think it's a bad thing. I think it's cool that it is in here. I do dabble a little bit with punk rock. I'm getting more into it, so it's cool to see that other things are adding it to it. All right, we're at the final Easter egg song now, which was Samantha's Ballot from Forsaken. For some reason, it wasn't on this list, so I had to add it. I guess this list must have been made before it was found, or they must not have considered it an Easter egg song, but it is the Easter egg song. For some reason, it Forsaken doesn't have the normal activate a certain amount of things, hold square on a certain amount of things to activate. You have to do the defense step Easter egg with Bubby at Burger Town, and then it activates. So it is an odd Easter egg song, so maybe that's why they didn't include it. It's just a remix of Samantha's Lullaby. It is pretty cool. It's very different. Like it constantly switches up. I think it's better than the original. It's not as good as Magic Mix, but I do like it. I think it is pretty good. And with that last song, that concludes my ranking of all the Easter egg songs. This was pretty fun to do. It was nice to listen to all the songs for the first time and hear everything, see how they evolved, how the artists of the songs evolved their styles throughout it. It was pretty cool. I did enjoy this. Depending on how this video does, I might do the non-Treyarch maps, Easter egg songs. I didn't think of doing it for this because I don't even know if IW, World War II, and Vanguard even has an Easter egg songs. I know that AW does, but I know they suck. So I think the best song was definitely Shepherd and 115, and my worst song was Remember Forever. So next I'm going to be ranking all the maps, and then I might do, well, the next video I'm going to do a ranking of all the maps. I've been really wanting to do that. I haven't decided if I'm going to do every map or just Treyarch. I might do both. I might do one of, I don't know. That would kind of waste of time if I do both, but yeah, hopefully when I edit the video it comes out well, because I've never done a video like this. So if the editing is a little bit rough, it is my first video I've edited in this style, so hopefully it turns out well. Thank you all for watching to the end of the video. Make sure you leave a comment, let me know how this tier list was, if this is a dog shit opinion, or if it's good. Also, give me some feedback on the video and the editing. Some things I could do better, some things I didn't do the best on. I really appreciate that. Make sure you also like the video, it really helps with the channel. And subscribe for more content like this. I'm going to have a lot more videos coming out in the future. So, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one.